Yo, 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 what's up, mech heads? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Today we are getting into the Freedom Gundam. Not to be confused with the Strike Freedom Gundam, which is not in this game. Bandai. Cyrus. Hopefully Strike Freedom will get in the game. Hopefully See Destiny will get in the game. And the Astrays and... let's not get into that. Let's not talk about that. Anyway, Freedom Gundam. So Brett has the Freedom Gundam numbered as the second one on his list in the 400 slot. Why the Freedom Gundam? Well, let's find out. Freedom Gundam is a 400 various type, so it'll cost you 400 points or your team when you die. How do you find the Freedom Gundam in the list? Well, Gundam Seed is kind of towards the middle of the entire list, kind of, but not really. So if you scroll up or down, you're going to look for either Gundam 00, which is kind of hard to see when you're scrolling, or Turn A, which is also hard to see. But if you find Gundam Wing, the giant yellow W, it's two sections under Gundam Wing. So Freedom is a various type. That means you can use either melee or ranged or both. So picking a gear doesn't really matter. Blazing, lightning, either one can suit whatever your playstyle is, because Freedom is very open end. As always, we start with movement in these quick guides. No real extra movement animations, but his R2, which does, I was trying not to say the Star Fox, it's a barrel roll. You're gonna do a barrel roll, and you can attack from the barrel roll. So you can either shoot the Lupus gun, or Lupus rifle, which is actually what it's called. It's called the Lupus rifle. Or you can shoot the barrels with it. You can only do two animations while you're doing the roll. You can either do a short roll or a long roll. Just keep that in mind. So you can use all three of his attacks, but you can only do two at a time. So if you do like the Lupus rifle into the double barrel gun, you know, that'll end it after that. Or you could do the double barrel into the full open. You can also cancel the barrel roll while you're moving. It recharges pretty fast. You get to use it twice, and at the halfway point it'll recharge again. So like 2 is max, 1 is halfway. Keep that in mind when moving forward, because it's really going to help you out. So the Lupus rifle, if you charge it up, it does this cannon shot where he takes one of the cannons from off of his wings and shoots it. If you didn't know, or if you haven't seen Gundam Seed before, his wings hold 2 rifle cannons, 2 large cannons, which is pretty awesome. So some little tip that might be helpful: Freedom has some utility in his melee. If you press back in melee, he charges in with the experimental beam saber, shoves it into the enemy. It counts as a stun grapple almost. I think that's what it clarifies as from what I was reading. And so does his forward and melee. If you do a boost dive, if you do a boost into melee, he does a spinning attack which pops up the enemy in the air, which gives you freedom, no pun intended, which gives you freedom to follow up with another combo. Freedom Gundam is very, very mobile, so however you want to work is however you can have fun with him. That's what I want to say. There is no added animations or attacks that come with him being in his active gear mode like some other Gundams that we've covered already. His burst, which is super freaking awesome, does really good damage. I think that was 275, I believe. Use his burst whenever you get a chance. Like if you have an opening, go for it. It does start off within melee range, so you want to be close to do it, and then make sure it hits. If it doesn't hit, don't worry about it, because you've got a lot of mobility. So moving forward into Freedom Gundam, when covering like 1-on-1 and 2v2, Freedom's mobility is really great. His free movement no pun intended, is almost like another 500 that we followed in this series, the Shinanju. Shinanju and Freedom have a lot of mobility, they have a lot of speed, they have a lot of different types of tricks to their kit. With Freedom, since he's just a pure various type, you can go either way, and that's what makes him really great. Like, you can have fun with just doing melee and combos and setups and pop-ups, and the utility that he has, you can back off and shoot people from afar and get some really good 3-shot combos, or hit them with a beam rifle. You can support your teammate, you can take over a match. Like, Freedom is a very powerful 400, and it really shows what 400s can do. Like, 400s are almost like 500s, which is why 400s are so good. You know, playing as Freedom, it's gonna make you feel like you're super powerful, you're super fast, and also you're really freaking cool because of all the movements and stuff. The only drawbacks I want to say is you really want to keep an eye on your boost gauge, of course, because this game is all about movement, and that's why Brett picked Freedom Gundam for its 6 beginners. Because Freedom, although all the flash, the flare, the movement, and like all the cool tricks, the beams and the colors, Freedom is really good with the fundamentals. And I spent a couple hours with some veterans that were just teaching me about movement and how to get around and like what to do, and I started to have so much fun with Freedom. I didn't want to put it down. Like, I didn't want to put down Freedom. Like, I literally didn't. But learning the basics really help you out, and that's why Freedom is really good for beginners, because it's beginner friendly and you can learn the basics while having fun and being flashy, you know, until you can like focus on, you know, winning matches if you want to. But as always, if you're a veteran, you love Freedom, or you have some tips for beginners like myself or other people, leave them in the comments below. Like, if you have data or numbers or really cool combos or something like that, feel free to post those down in the comments. If you have a link to a video, post that too. And as usual, you know, the basics. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, some quick references to the Gundam and what it does, or maybe some things that aren't listed in the command list, feel free to subscribe. As always, this is your boy Knight Commander, aka Silver Phoenix, giving you another quick tip video with our last one from Brett's 6 coming up next. New Gundam. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I will see you guys later, and I hope to see you guys out on the battlefield. Peace.